Buonasera, everybody. Today we're going to be making Fettuccine Alfredo the original way. I just got back from my latest visit to Roma, and I had the most amazing plate of pasta in my life at Alfredo's, home of the Fettuccine Alfredo. Let's get started. Before we get started, I'm going to, of course, pour a beautiful glass of cab. It is always greater to drink while you cook. So for those of you that haven't had the original recipe, I will tell you it differs greatly from the American version because of this. The Parmigiano Reggiano is used perfection. This meal really pulls it forward, all those nutty flavors that we all love about Parmigiano Reggiano. Of course, the American version uses cream. This has no cream at all. Only butter that you put on the plate traditionally, and then you put the cooked fettuccine, which is actually melts in your mouth the way that it's cooked. It's cooked so long that it just melts in your mouth with the sauce. It's delicious. So only these ingredients and pasta water, and that is it. Italian cooking is beautiful due to the focus on high quality ingredients and fantastic technique. That is why I think Italian cooking is the greatest in the world. I always feel like I'm cooking with love when I cook Italian food. This dish really embodies these qualities. Low quality ingredients will be exposed in this dish, so try to get the best quality you could find. When it comes to Parmigiano Reggiano, it actually is really hard to find in grocery stores. I got lucky and found mine at Stop & Shop, but I did look into several different grocery stores and big box stores like BJ's and Sam's Club, and I couldn't find it. So, what I would recommend is really searching out for the Parmigiano Reggiano and not the Parmesan. You will miss out completely on this dish, so don't even bother making it if you can't find it. When it comes to fettuccine, it's actually pretty easy to find a high quality fettuccine. I've seen in the past, grocery stores have been carrying only Barilla or, the big box ones. But I see now local Italian pastas are making our way into the grocery store. I diverge from the recipe in technique. As you can see, I am going to be using a pan to do the mixing. However, in the restaurant, they do the mixing on a plate. They put butter down on the plate, and then they bring over the hot pasta water with the pasta, mix it together, then put the cheese on, and then mix tableside. I did this originally and felt the residual heat from the pasta didn't overcome the butter and Parmigiano Reggiano from being cold. So of course I thought the only solution would be to put it in a pan. So I got the butter going on a low flame, then I brought over the pasta from the boil so it carried over that pasta water, and I began to mix it a little bit, and then I put on the Parmigiano Reggiano. I have made plenty of cacio e pepes in the past, and I have known how easy this is to screw up, so please keep a low flame and keep watch of it, because it will tighten up and the oils will separate from the cheese, making it super stringy and oily. Disgusting. So make sure to manage the flame on low, taking it up and off of the flame constantly and stirring. Then the final step would be the balance of adding in additional pasta water and additional Parmigiano Reggiano. This is critical. You want to find the perfect balance. You don't want it to be too thick like a paste so it doesn't glisten and go over every piece of pasta perfectly. But you don't want it too watery either, because then it's a watered down sauce. It doesn't have that same punch that you want. I am actually doing this from memory from when I ate it at the restaurant, and I think I struck the balance that I was looking for when making this dish. I will of course leave the ratios in the description below. And that is how you make Fettuccine Alfredo. I'm going to put a little bit of black pepper on top and dive right in. I can't wait to try this and see if it brings me back to Rome. Let's get a nice helping here. That is amazing. It really truly is. It's very simple, just 3 ingredients, but that is the power of Italian cooking, I believe, because it's all about the technique. It's so simple. You want to make sure that it's on a low flame so you don't get the cheese all oily and separate. You don't want that. That'll ruin the dish. This is perfection. Let me tell you something. It really does bring me back to Rome. They have the best food there. Their respect for cooking is unbelievable, and it really shows in the final product. This was unbelievable. I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. You have to try it if you love Parmigiano Reggiano, because that is the flavor of this dish. Please leave a comment and like and subscribe, and I want to hear the comment of what pasta you want to hear next on this series, Pasta Perfection, because this pasta is truly perfect.